Speedsters are some of the most iconic characters in superhero movies and shows, and yet somehow they're constantly portrayed as weaker than the other characters around them. For example, Red Rush from Invincible. When Omni-Man attacks the Guardians, Red Rush was basically the only one giving them any kind of fighting chance. Red Rush sees everything in slow motion and can think at super speed. Using that alone, he should have immediately realized there was absolutely no chance the Guardians or even himself could beat Omni-Man in a straight up fight. But the worst part is that Omni-Man somehow managed to do this. Red Rush had to have seen Omni-Man reaching for him and just decided to let it happen because, again, he sees everything in slow motion. He literally should have seen Omni-Man's hand moving toward him and simply pulled his hand away. Earlier in the fight, we literally see Red Rush blocking some of Omni-Man's punches. He easily could have relocated the Guardians, warned Cecil about what was happening, or literally done anything other than what he actually did in that moment. Even if the Guardians couldn't kill Omni-Man, they could have at least survived. Especially Red Rush. There's just no way Omni-Man should be able to kill him of all people. Red Rush could literally just move out of the way of every single attack or just straight up leave the area. And if you don't want a speedster to be insanely overpowered, then you have to do what the Incredibles did with Dash. They handled Dash perfectly. He has super speed, but he wasn't Flash level fast. He only ran around 200 or 300 miles per hour, which is perfect because he still felt powerful while also being vulnerable. He could still realistically get hit, so he didn't feel broken or overpowered. But he was still an awesome superhero. And lastly, we have the Flash. That show should have lasted like 1 or 2 episodes per season max, because Flash should just defeat every non-speedster villain with relative ease. The only people that should actually give Flash trouble were other speedsters like Reverse Flash or Zoom. By the way, I love Zoom. He's like my favorite speedster villain of all time. Everybody else should basically be free wins. Barry should literally be able to run up to them, cuff them, and throw them in prison before they even know what happened. And yet somehow they managed to stretch that show into 184 episodes because they made Barry Allen have the intellectual capacity of a fucking toddler, of a fucking baby. Like, I don't even get it. Then there's the Flash from the DCU. There were so many scenes in that movie that should just not have happened. For example, when younger Barry got shot in the leg. I understand he was inexperienced and new to his powers or whatever, but he still has super speed. Getting shot should not even be possible. Or at the end of the movie when Barry just randomly decided they couldn't change Batman and Supergirl dying. That honestly makes no sense to me. I'm assuming that universe had kryptonite somewhere. So why not just super speed around the planet grabbing kryptonite and start stabbing the Kryptonians one by one? And even without kryptonite, they still probably should have won. The movie constantly showed Kryptonians somehow grabbing or catching Barry while he was moving at super speed. And yes, Kryptonians are fast, but even the movie itself says they aren't as fast as the Flash. Let me know what you guys think, because I just think this is straight up BS, and speedsters are my favorite type of superhero, so I don't like to see them disrespected like this.